Hey. Hi. Good morning. Welly, hello. Chansey, hey, good morning. Brusco, hello. And Rawl, hi, hey. And Gray, hello. I'm squinting. And somebody anonymously gifted a sub. So, earlier, an hour ago, so whoever did that anonymous sub gift, if you're here lurking quietly, thank you. That's very nice of you to go off and give somebody a sub like that. Not even while I was online, just totally of your own accord. You don't even get the credit, 'cause you're anonymous. Did it offline while anonymous. Giving it to a specific person is madness. But you're appreciated. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Damn. And now, for the rest of you, here in chat. It's funny because you say while Caco was sleeping. I think it says an hour ago, so I don't actually know if it was while I was sleeping or when I had just gotten up, since on my stream days, I've got my alarm set to 9, so that's when I wake up. With the exception of Tuesdays, I get up a little bit earlier on Tuesdays. Hey Chad, did you want to hear my schedule for what I do in the morning? I pull out my book that explains all of the morning Caco steps. I'm sure you're very excited for that one. Gosh, I wish I could wake up at 9. I don't know if that means that you wish you could... Oh, yep, okay, there's the answer. Stupid 5 a.m. It's alright. When I was working, I was not that early. I didn't need to get up that early, but it was earlier than 9. I was getting up at 7 to 8 o'clock. I used to get up earlier, and then COVID happened, and then I started sleeping in longer, and then it was after COVID, and I kept sleeping in a little bit longer. So then I was waking up instead of, what, at 7:30, like 7:40, 7:50 or something? Something along those lines. I work from home, so it's just my brain being is it? Oh no! Yeah, when you work from home, you don't have to worry about commute time, so you don't have to get up earlier in order to commute. Your brain is just like, you have to get up. What if you're late walking into the other room? What if you trip, fall, and get injured and have to go to the hospital and come back? Dude, you gotta get up. And Gooblin, hello, good morning. Okay, for those coming in, just as a reminder, that Captain Horse, that horse, is hosting a Minecraft server for us. We've got server details present over in the gamer channel of our Discord. Thank you, Ellie, for using the command for me. And we've had a couple of people playing on it regularly. If you want to come and drop a line down, feel free. The mod pack is very good. Great mods in there. And great mod in there. I point over at Welly. That one, that mod, he's been playing Minecraft too. You could play Minecraft with Welly. Yay. Fun server and nice people playing. Yeah. It of particular note too, I'll be honest, is the waystones in it. I have played other mod packs that have had waystones function in different ways. One is depending on the distance between waystones, it would cost different EXP levels. So sometimes it could make it kind of more expensive to go places. You would also have to, say, build a special waystone in order for it to be global across people. Which means if you happen across a waystone, you couldn't use that for just everyone to easily access. Or in another mod pack as well, you had to unlock your ability to use waystones. But this waystone system only costs 1 EXP to use. And you can set waystones just straight up on them to be global or not. So you could plonk down a waystone where you live, set it to global, and then people can easily visit you, and you can easily visit people. So no matter where you want to settle, it's very simple then to meet up and do things, or just drop by people and say, hey! They don't have to worry about being totally siloed away from somebody because you've chosen to build your house really far away. Still way easy to come over and hang out with others. Because that's one of the problems if they don't have that sort of waystone system, to be honest, is that it becomes a chore in order to run over and interact with anybody. But I think for the most part, with a couple of exceptions for where people have settled, everyone's relatively nearby. Not, say, extremely close, but not extremely far, you know, not down there at negative 5,000, 5,000, and then up over here at 5,000, negative 5,000, you know? And I got the pack in CF. The main menu says modded, but nothing shows up in creative. CF is CurseForge. Main menu says modded, but nothing shows up in creative. Peculiar. I'm also not sure if you're referring to, say, when you're looking to join the server. Horse does have a slightly different version of All of Fabric 6 than what you can just straight up grab on CurseForge. He has some proximity voice mods slipped in there as well. So if you have any issues with joining the server, if you just straight up downloaded the mod pack from CurseForge, that might be why. You need to go specifically download his zip file and then import it into CurseForge. I got the pack from the drive link and I meant single player. Alright, I wasn't entirely sure. Totally fine, no problems. But yeah, I'll be honest, the only times I have played modded Minecraft is on a server when somebody else has done some modding, and then I just download the pack that's required for it and then hop on and join them. As a newbie to relatively new, I ain't played since alpha Minecraft, the mods are a little confusing for me, but I'm trying my best. Hey, totally understandable. It helps out when there's a little bit more documentation for it. Sometimes there are things you come across that you can do a little bit of a Google search for, and you might be able to find some information that way. Or you can look around at people around you and say, hey, I have a question. Maybe they'll know, maybe they won't. I know that I think there's some speculation maybe over what mod it's from, but what it does exactly we don't know. There's been this sort of rainbow sparklies that we've come across around the Minecrafting world in different locations. We don't know exactly what it does. It looks fancy, but oh. And Welly says, this is only my second mod pack in a very, very long time of not playing updates, and similarly picking at things to see how they work. You can do it, Gooblet. It may take weeks to figure out how to craft anything, but, best of luck. Again, same case though. You can just go ahead and... I know I say, you can just go ahead and ask somebody. I know myself. I have a very hard time asking questions. Even as a mix, sometimes, or oftentimes, I like figuring things out and doing things on my own, but simultaneously, I will have a hard time asking questions. Because it is a me thing. It makes me self-conscious, like I should know things. Or I don't want to bother people, so I don't ask. A myriad of reasons, but regardless, I know it's harder, or depending on who you are, it can be harder to just outright ask something. But as I put my hand on your shoulder, it's okay. We'll try our best. Ask questions if you have any. And by extension, I'm sure you could always ask somebody too, if you could live nearby them, for some additional support and help. I'm clueless, so I ask stuff in chat constantly if I don't see it on Google. See, there's Welly. He doesn't mind asking for help. And I believe Welly and Gooblin both live next door to each other as neighbors. If you need some additional assistance, I'm sure Welly wouldn't have you mind having you move in nearby if you want some additional support. If you wanted to live over at my area as well, I would be okay with that too. As long as you keep the aesthetics, I say, grabbing all of my ebony wood and dumping it down. Goth house, goth house. Well, he expanded his claim, so now I can't call the villagers. You know, I came by Welly's place. That way I could trade with some of the villagers, and I found out while you are standing and while they are on the property, not only that, but you also can't trade with them. It prevents you from being able to trade with them. I had to go find the NPCs in the house where there wasn't any claim put down to find the NPCs where I could trade with them there. Oh, I didn't figure out how to adjust the settings. Maybe. Probably. Setting to change to allow trading as well. Which, yeah, probably on both of our sides, or his side, to adjust. Ow. But I was able to find NPCs inside, outside of the claim. I said inside, outside because it was inside a house, outside of the claim. But I cut out house, so it just became inside, outside. How do you do both at once? Woo! Regardless. Of every game that exists, I don't think I get as hard addicted to it as much as I do for Minecraft. I don't know what it is about Minecraft. It's just, it gets me. I look at Minecraft. Minecraft looks back at me. We lock eyes. We both nod. We hold hands. Minecraft does not let go though. Minecraft grips harder. I try to slip away, but I can't. Now I'm locked into the hand-holding with Minecraft, and I can't escape. And good afternoon to you as well, King. Hello, welcome, hi. Whoa, and then as we roll over from Minecraft 3D building world, over here to Dwarf Fortress 2D building world. As I'm looking over, oh no, Shy Guy has gotten possessed. He wants to build something. What does he want to build? Oh no, I'm so concerned now. I hope Shy Guy does not die. Oh no. He's at risk. Oh Jesus. He could die at any time. I wonder if I could put down another glass furnace to use. Wonder if I have the materials to actually make raw clear glass. Oh no, smug. God damn it, Chansey. Oh heck, Audrey sure is harping Shy Guy. Minecraft takes me by the shoulders. It yells in my face, yeah, but you haven't finished building a perfect replica of Rapture underwater! You start sweating profusely? Oh my god, you're right, I have to keep playing! And then as you start building it, you realize you're missing supplies, so you go off to collect those supplies. You get the supplies, you come back, you realize you're missing some additional supplies. You gotta get more of them. Alright, you head back out to get more supplies. You get back, you start building again. Oh, oops, you realize you did not get enough of that other supply. You better go get more, and then you check the time. Oh man, it is, whoa, hours have passed by. Well, you still need to get that, at least this little bit done, so just real quick, you go over and grab the supply stack over here, and oh, you forgot you ran out of that supply stack. Okay, let me just go. You head over there and grab some more of the item. You grab that item, you come back, you start placing it down, you look at the time again, and it's been another 3 hours. Just chains of distractions. Albino, hello. Die guy. Oh no, oh jeez. It's accurate. It's real. He is gonna end up being Die Guy. Help! As I need to recheck what's required for raw clear glass now, because I'm looking at Shy Guy's bench, and it says he needs raw clear. Raw clear glass. Raw, clear, probably just look up glass. Click that one. Pearl ash for clear glass. Where do I have pearl ash at? Click that on the link, on the wiki. In order to get pearl ash, can be created at a kiln or magma kiln. Just a regular magma kiln, huh? Force them to make some pearl ash there. What do you make pearl ash out of, though? Allow the production of clear glass. It's magma safe. Pearls, probably! Not pearls! They're not real, they don't exist! Oh! We'll never get any pearl ash at this rate! It's one of the most intensive products in the game to produce, requiring you to burn 1 unit of wood to ash at a wood furnace, then convert the ash to potash at an ashery, and then you can get pearl ash. What a list of needs. God damn, alright. Well, let's, You can't see this, by the way, as I'm answering. Hello there, any button to start, and welcome. We'll get visually rolling on the game shortly here. I'm gonna need to boost my... Looking. Well, I guess I'll worry about that. I'll do that live after we get started here in another 7 minutes. And then Gray says, as a response to Minecrafting comments, I leave to get stuff. I return to begin building. I forget what I was doing at adventure. Die, lose everything, then repeat and quit forever. Woo! Truly the most cursed thing is when you're playing Minecraft and you end up dying far away from your home base area. Help. At the very least, a lot of mod packs now will include some sort of, especially if they're going to be intended for multiplayer playing, that when you die, you're left behind with a gravestone that contains all of your items. So if you do die with the All of Fabric mod pack, it won't be goodbye items, never gonna see you again. And Meowster Mustard, hello and howdy to you. Come on in. Gravestones are a godsend of mods, truly. I think they're also much more required for mods than if you're playing just vanilla, because some of the items you get from playing modded are a lot more labor intensive, so by losing them, you stand to lose a lot more. Really intense. Vanilla Minecraft, you almost have to have a backup of everything. You know, you've got all your fancy armor and weapons. You need a second set of fancy armor and weapons in case you ever die, because otherwise you'll never be able to get back to some of your stuff, depending on where you die. Die in the end with everything? How would you get back if you don't have spares? You'd be fucked. Alright, as I'm adjusting this, make ash. Uh-huh. I'm like getting distracted by Dwarf Fortress again. Chat, hi, it's me. I'm looking back over at you and I'm waving. It's us together. We're holding hands now. We're running around in the world as dwarves. Aren't you excited? Don't you love dwarfing? I love dwarfing. We have continued on. I wonder when our fortress is finally going to die. What'll come and end us? Will anything come and end us? Have we gotten too powerful to be ended? Are we the ultimate warriors? Undetermined. More information required. It might have hit the streak where it won't die unless you start getting silly. I look over at that large goblin horde, the Titan, and the Minotaur that came by last week. I think you might be right. Though then again, on the other hand, if we had a dragon stop by, I don't think my dwarves are fireproof. I think the fire-breathing dragon would probably end them, and would be really poetic since every dwarf set up here is all named after dragons, huh? Okay, dragons are an exception. Or maybe a bad lycanthrope infestation. If our were-rats and were-lizards get loose, we might have an issue. That might re-wipe us out. Re-wipe? First wipe us out. We haven't gotten wiped on this playthrough, so we can't re-wipe out. As long as we're diligent there, I think we should be okay though. I say, looking over at my lycanthrope dwarves, I sweat nervously. Well, how's everybody doing out here? Have you been doing any exciting work-related thing? The answer is no. Who's ever excited about work? I feel like that maybe is a slight lie, because if you have a particular job that maybe you do really enjoy, then maybe you might want to say more about it, or you get more excited about it. Though, I do remember, during period I had job, I would get home and the last thing I ever wanted to talk about was job. Don't ask me about how work was. I'm only ever going to respond, it was fine. I'm not going to talk about what happened at work. I'm not going to talk about what I'm doing at work. It ain't here. I push that to the side. I'm more excited about my gem cutting job than my regular job. Crows goes job in Dwarf Fortress. Doing gem cutting, gem setting. That's what he cares about. Ask him about his real world job? No interest. Drop that one to the side. Don't care. But, alright. Is there any final comments that we have before we swap over to beginning Dwarf Fortress? Do we have anything else we want to say? I scratch my chin. I ponder. No? No, I don't think so. And Sweeto Pop! Hello! Welcome! We'll get you named in just a moment here. Sensei, I think it's time to look at Dwarf Fortress now. As I slap the music. But then I pet the Dwarf Fortress sounds. How about we can get some of that instead? Hello, everybody. Wait. Long pause. Hello, everybody. It's time for Dwarf Fortress. Are you ready to game? We'll begin by naming Pop here as I pull out my list of chat guys. Welcome to them. There's many to pick from, Pop. Do you have a dwarf preference here? Do you want to be the chat head wittress who is preaching some holy wisdom, praying to Moril the Turquoise currently? Do you want to be a chat military person? There's chat in military watching a biting demonstration. That could be you. There's chat Miller, chat multi-talented. If you have a Fisher Dwarf, please. I've got bad news. I've got one Fisher Dwarf. And they're already named after a chat member. Which really, I made them the Fisher Dwarf, I think because of their name. Because the only... My map has no water on the surface, so I didn't have any Fisher Dwarves named. Or really had anyone be a Fisher Dwarf. And it isn't until I got down here into the caverns where there's a little bit of water, and I said, hey, fish in here? And I splashed around a little bit, and then I found, hey, there are some fish. I can fish in the lava. I start sweating nervously. I don't think we want to fish up any magma crabs on accident. Oh, but I do have a fish dissector, though. If I can hop up to them instead. That's fishing adjacent. There we go, fishery. Workers. Oh, never mind. Hell Wizard's already over here dissecting the fish. Do you want to be a planter then if you're yearning for the quiet life? The quiet life of farming? I almost feel like we don't have enough farmers as I'm looking to all the unplanted crops. I wonder if maybe the issue is they can't harvest anything because all of the space is taken up. I have too much of these dwarven syrup barrels. I think I might need to stop farming for sweet pods. That way I stop having it. I suppose, Pop says, crossing their arms begrudgingly. All right. Let me see, we want to go over and look at our labor? So we can check out our, I don't know, planters in general here. We've got Chat Plant Man right here. Planter. Expert at planting. That's who we'll pick. We just have to locate them then. Plant Man. Ding, and then renamed. I'd like an artifact for the trouble, though. Okay, well, I don't know if I can give you one of them. But on the upside, you do have 5 pets. You do have 5 dogs to your name, with one of them being a puppy. Is that a good balance? Will you take that alternative? And by the way, hello there, Hell Wizard, and Fortress 54. Hello. Looks like a spicy little fort. A little bit spicy. We've got here our tavern up at the surface, disconnected from our main base because I don't want them fraternizing with the rest of my dwarves. If they cause any mischief, it has to be through evil schemes with my dwarves. Why? There's just... Oh, I'm looking at lead block floor. I couldn't help but read that as lead. Like, mentally think of it as lead and think that this Marksdorf guy was leading a military-type demonstration here, walking into my tavern saying, all right, guys, are you ready to learn about military combat? Is that how you say their name? Chat Plant Man? Oh, which person? I'm getting tossed up. But our spicy fort also does have some beautiful little hearts. If I can click the right button. Here we go for our dining room. Look at it. In love. We've also got all of these pants grablin statues, see. If I pull up their description, you can see it's an exceptional copper statue of a goblin. It is a rendition of Pant's Grasp, an image of a goblin and a trousers. The goblin is torturing the trousers. The trousers is unnaturally contorted. The image was commissioned by me. But really the government here. So, there we go. And then you cross your arms and say, but the dogs are loud! There's too much barking! Hey, I think that's your fault. I think you need to learn how to train dogs better. Alright, now, what I need to do is locate my ashery. I think if I check out my places here, I might be able to locate it that way. Tome, bedroom. No, this is just going to have all of my locations assigned. Wait, workshop's right there. Perfect. Where's the ashery? Hop over to that. Oh, perfect. I've located it. Oh, no, that one's a soap maker. I want to look at the ashery. We need more potash. Pump that up. Make it 30. We got any checks? Amount of ash, at least 10? Perfect. Great. And more work, grumbles. First I gotta plant, and now you're saying I have to train my dogs? Ah, jeez. And with one of them being a puppy, that means you have a lot of training work to do over there. Heck. Got an animal slaughtered. Okay, hop. Wait. We need to go over to the workshops, really. That way we can check here for what he wants. He says he needs raw clear, gems, shining, stone, rock, and bones. We should have some bones. I hope we have some bones. We have been slaughtering animals, so we should be getting bones from that. Okay, look over to the butcher shop. Yeah, we definitely have bones present here. Bones? Check. The issue is, I think the main case is that we don't have any raw clear glass right now. The stock's taking a moment to open now because I've just got so much stuff. And we have some raw green glass, but that's not the same thing. That's not what we're needing here. Guess we can play and just keep an eye out over here on the left to see what we may be missing in this chain. Maybe we're collecting too much sand and he's busy collecting sand. Do you need more bones? I don't think we need more bones. We did have a lot of bones up there. But we don't have any raw clear glass. So if he's getting hung up anywhere, I'd imagine it's there. I need to have him prioritize just making raw clear glass, I think. We'll go ahead and put that as a prioritization. Ginge, please just focus on that. Get me raw clear gems. Task is gone. Needs a sand-bearing item. Okay, we need sand then. I guess we need to prioritize collect some sand. Please get sand for me, huh? I'm gonna cancel the make raw green glass at the moment. Makes me wonder if maybe I should have bought sand at some point in time. Since we're out of it here. Needs cut glass gem for the stockpile. Well, you're just gonna have to wait on that one. Our were-lizard is constantly throwing tantrums, by the way. He's locked away in his little cell, just upset all the time. We have way more people visiting all the time as well now since we've become a capital. All the baroness, countesses, duchesses, so on, coming on by going, wow, you're the capital, it's so fancy. Wait a second, you don't even have a throne room. And then they get mad. I'm sure my queen's likely mad too, because of her lack of throne room. I've started to build one. I've shaped one out. If I can locate it here. If I go up, here we are. I'm making this into the throne room. So we'll need to put a door here. close it off. We'll use the double masterwork. Perfect. And then we need a table for her. I guess since it's technically an office, she'll need a table. We don't have a lot of really fancy tables right now. Someday, maybe we'll make those up. But until then, it's just a little clear, basic glass. And then behind it gets to be the really fancy chair she's gonna sit on all the time. Do we have any double masterworks? It doesn't look like we have any. No, right there, hiding. Silver throne, double masterwork, perfect. Then we can assign that. So as an area with an office, and then say the queen, come here, queen. This is for you, the royal throne. Woohoo! Hang on. Now we just have to find her in our big list here. And if it goes by who's relevant. Are you gonna? Oh, you are right up there at the top. Hi, queen. Sorry, I just sped right past you, I guess. There's your throne room. Not very fancy right now, but eventually it will be. And before I continue on, I'm gonna hop back, because I got a little distracted there. That way I can go over to look at Hell Wizard. Squint, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then H for Hell Wizard. The only one who has an H name. You. How are your pets doing? There they are. 5 of them. Dog, 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 dog. It looks like all your dogs are doing just fine. They're just hanging out over here in the temples. I guess with you? Is this? Oh, look! Here's Gooblin's pet, our mayor. Or I guess they're not a mayor anymore. They're higher ranking royal now. They are still the broker though too, but there's their Drake. Their duck pet just wandering around aimlessly. As is what? This water buffalo too? But nobody owns this one. So it's just wandering around aimlessly out here. Let me go hop over to our pasture so that we could maybe load them away. Whee! Yeah, here we go. There's a duckling. Did I have some ducks hatch? Maybe not. Maybe they came in with the migrant wave. Or not really migrant wave, but the the queen with all of her entourage. Hashtag jobless. Hashtag royal life. Goob, don't cry over there like you have no job. You've got a job. Come on, you've even got 2 jobs. You can see up here at the top with the dookie. Looks like there is still the mayor position, and it is still you. And, of course, you are still the broker, so that really means you've got 3 jobs. You have a job surplus. Too many jobs, one might say. Not me, though. I assign more work to Goblin. Wow, take that. Take 5 more jobs. The outpost liaison wants a office 2, You also want your own dining room? You're saying your bedroom's not fancy enough? Geez, so demanding. Wifeless. Goblin goes from complaining about having no job, remembers that he does have multiple jobs, and goes, oh, but hang on, I still don't have a wife. I can cry about that instead. That's fair, Goblin. You can get upset about having no job. Offices? This one was unassigned. I kind of want to just continue having a free office. Office for no one. So we will set up this other room that I have prepared. Pretty much just went around. What I should do is just go ahead and door all of these offices off. Set them all up, prepare them for if anybody else wants their own office. Boom, we've got all the doors in. Then we just need to have everybody with a table. Because otherwise, where are they going to write their important information? Here you guys go. Glass tables. for a proper office space. Fortress game! That's right, Litchi Popo. Hello and welcome to the Fortress of Dwarves. Putting out some chairs for them in their offices. Wah! Wah! Woo! Pew! Some of them getting just simple microcline chairs. Others got a couple of silver ones. And we just have to wait. Oh, you know, we don't really have to wait. We can just go ahead and grab office, set to multi, paint it, because as long as it has the required furnitures prepped, even if they're not actually put down, we can assign regardless. So then we want our outposter, boom, made up with office. Satisfied? Satisfied. Our monarch, though, is still looking over at their dining room saying, not quite fancy enough for me. They want more. Or they might not even have a dining room assigned right now. We need to finish making that up for them, too. Let's go ahead, then, and put down a door here. What? Oh. We need some more doors made up. I'm gonna have to go give a peek over at our workshops. Tell them, hey, we're on low supply of doors. Can you make some new ones for me? Except we're also low on quartzite. And if I want to try to keep everything continuing to be color coordinated, we're going to need to fix that one. I think in this case, I'm going to put the table right here. We'll go ahead and make it obsidian. And really, the chair at that point doesn't matter. What goes, you know, since we have an obsidian throne, let's go ahead and make them match. But then we need to make it fancy, because it is the royal dining room, which means we want some statues, I'd say. Of course, starting it off, a couple of Pants Gremlin statues. We want them. One, two, oh wait, that's a mer person. That's not the same thing. Bad click, bad click. Statue, dink. I was really then just distracted by the existence of statues in general. I need to scroll down so I can get specifically the copper statues. However, I think they're going to need just a big supply back here at the back as well. That way we can make sure it stays fancier than Goblin's room over here, his dining hall. Otherwise, the queen might get mad. She might look over at Goblin's dining room and say, "What? Why does he get so many statues and I only have 2? This isn't fair. I'm the queen. I should get the best of everything." And then just continuing to throw a tantrum. I think we'll also put down an additional table and chair in here, because she does have her king consort. And I'm sure she would want him to have somewhere to sit as well. And now we wait for the game to save, because it's now early summer. Take off your heavy woolen robes now, everybody. Otherwise, you might overheat yourself, get too hot, get too sweaty, and we don't have any towels lying around, so you'll just be drenched in sweat. Especially since we live directly next to a volcano. Probably adds a little bit extra heat. Though I guess hot air rises as well, so maybe if you stay just deep enough down in the fortress, it shouldn't be too bad? But I don't know. I don't live there. I just am an outside observer. Or would I be an inside observer? Because where I am, my dwarf is trapped in a glass terrarium in the dining hall, forever just watching everybody else have a good time while I'm caged away because I'm a were-rat, so I can't be set free. Doomed to be there. Crying! It's a hard life as a were creature. You just end up locked away, not being allowed contact with anybody else. And that which lurks. Hello and welcome. Hi. Look, and just recently we were all transformed too. But transformation day is off. The full moon has passed. We've got some baby animals that got born. See? Look at all these people visiting. The Baroness, Baronesses, Baroness, General, Duchess, Countess, Baron, blah, 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 blah. So many royal visitors. It's too many. Oh, I think we had some potash that got finished there. Are we almost there? I look over at what Shy Guy has gathered up. See, he's got some bone here sitting down at the counter area. I don't think... Huh? Oh no. A Snatcher! Quick, fortunately. Just outside. See, I've got my Dwarf military ready up towards the surface, which means they're relatively close out here, so I can easily grab them and point over to this Snatcher and say, "Kill him! Kill the Snatcher! We can't let our little children be kidnapped by this stranger!" Looks like there's only one at the moment. We lock on. Oh no, there's multiple. Wait, but here come my military dwarves! Whee! They're coming to fight! You're here to battle! Except these guys are also extremely fast. So I don't know if we'll have any success in getting to them. Saw a Snatcher there for a moment. Where'd they go? Snatchers? Snatchers? You're here? I think I was already targeting to them. I keep forgetting the daylight savings changed time. Yeah, it'll be, what? Another week and a half until the time change occurs for Europe. It was something of 2 weeks after the United States gets theirs. But, hello, hi, welcome, horse. They're fairly close to this guy. Maybe they can successfully get to Zom instead. Sounds like there's a little bit of sparring happening. I'd almost need to grab my archer dwarves. I wonder if they would be able to be successful. I like the goblin thieves then turn around to start creeping back over as they continue to not be pursued. Alright. I grab my archer dwarves and I point to this guy and say, "Get him! Get him! Kill that guy! We need to save our children!" Wait, are they the only one left? Looks like everybody else is gone. Well, we lock onto them. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, jeez. Man, killing goblins these days is really violent. They end up getting torn to shreds because my military team is just too powerful. Here, if we look over, we can find goblin in this list of people who are fighting. Which doesn't seem to be the case. Who was closest? Uh-oh. They lost their nickname. We're gonna have to fix that in just a moment here. And, by the way, Spud, hello to you as well. Oh yeah, did those guys looking for the book ever come back? And no. We still have a nearly empty military team where most of them are missing. Most of the team is all gone. Only 2 guys left, and they still haven't come back. I did take one of our new arrivals, though, who came in from when we were made a capital, and I said, hey, you, why don't you try and go help them? But here they are. They're armored up, and for a little bit they showed that they were out leaving to go retrieve book. But now they're not, so I don't know how that's going. I unsure about that mission. Well, rest in peace, that goblin. I wanted to peek at them up here in our battle log, but I don't know that they're even in the battle log, because they're not appearing here. At the very least, you can see a whole lot going on. Though this is all training dialogue. We go down here to the bottom. It's just more training. I don't know where our dialogue is for this poor goblin. I got ripped to shreds. Well, sorry, goblin. Guess we don't get to check out the text exchange of your battle. I hope none of the other 2 guys did not successfully get away, though, with one of my children. No way for me to really check. And you gotta go now, Cruzgo? Don't burn down the fortress, you gotta go work. Well, good luck on your work. We'll do our best to not burn everything down. But what if we did dig into the side of our volcano? And let everything pour in? Oh, look! Goblin Thief, we do have it. Here you can see, dog biting thief. Thief, withdrawing from battle. The dog does not stop biting, though. Dog continues its fight. Goblin attempts to run away. But then, oops! Here comes an axe lord, chopping them in the lower body with the flat of his weapon, bruising the muscle and bruising the spleen through the attack. Through the trousers. Things are breaking, continuing getting bit by dog. You can see the axe lord hacks the goblin thief in the head, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So that the goblin also got decapitated. Just straight up with his big axe. Whoa! And woo! There goes the goblin head. Boing, 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 bouncing along the ground. Woo! Don't lose your head, the axe lord says, swinging their axe blade. Alright, time for a check now. Huh. Somebody got unnamed. One person got unnamed right there. We have to fix that. Check. Equipment. You. Observe. Now let me go ahead and check my name list. This was 4th down. With it being 4th down, that means they are Steven. Which makes sense, because note there's 16 pets. Which are all the war dogs. Steven being the one with the war dog army. Oh, now they're done. Now I can continue hanging out. Back at base. Training forever. Stone cut gems and linked stockpile. We hop over. How are we looking? In making raw clear glass. Maybe I'll tell him to not make raw green glass right now. Don't do that one. Focus on sand and clear glass. Save Shy Guy from death. Maybe we'll just then hang out here for a minute so we can keep a particularly close eye. Because it's really easy to lose track of that one. Maybe I should make just a second glass furnace. And its only task will be to collect sand. That's not a bad idea. I've already got this huge stockpile next to it. We'll go ahead and just open up the area for it. Delete some of the... Not down here, actually. I want a little bit of a gap. But now I think the stockpile grabber sometimes bugs out. There we go. Alright, perfect. Now I just need to delete the little square. Oh, it's the perfect spot for an additional workshop, glass kiln, furnaces, and glass furnace. There we go. Well, it's not as fancy looking, but we're not here for fancy anyway. We're okay with just simple. It's too bad, though. I don't have any obsidian, or it's saying that I can't grab any obsidian. I need to locate some obsidian, because that was one of the stones that I had set for polishing purposes. Maybe I should adjust my rough gems so that way they can polish other stones too that I have a lot of that are also still valuable, by the way. I do recall, I'm pretty sure we had a whole lot of raw gold nuggets, so maybe I could use them. Let's check out our stone. We don't want any of this plain stone, like over here with andesite, because it's not very valuable. We have a lot of galena. not as fancy as some of the other stones that we could smooth out. But it also isn't terrible. It's kind of at an in-between, I'd say. Yeah, with the rest of our stones that we've got available, let's go ahead and opt for Galena. Right there. 163 of them. Oh, we do have quite a bit of gold nuggets, don't we? Maybe we'll load up both in here. But put in both gold nuggets and Galena. Stone. Metal stone. Or gold nuggets and Galena. That'll bring up the fancy, right? And Fuzzy, hello, good morning. Look at me. Wow, we are a capital now. That's right, Fuzzy. So we've got a queen dwarf hanging out here with her consorts. Very fancy. Oh, you know what? With the dining hall, I did not actually assign it to be a dining hall, and I did not actually put her in there. So definitely need to fix that up right now. Done. And then click it so we can assign her here. Chat Her Royal Highness. Wing. How's that looking for you, lady? You like that one? Not fancy enough. I have to put more in here, and you're wanting some large gems made? Jeez, fine. I don't even know how you make large gems, to be honest. Large gems. I've never done that. Small clusters of raw gems. Where are the large ones? Large. A large variety can be cut. That's not what I want. Okay, so we need exactly 5% of all rough gems we cut into a single craft or large gem, with 1 craft for every 8 large gems. And the same occurs with raw glass. Large gems can only be produced when specifying a gem type, which says as it is because of a bug. Not great. Makes it kind of harder to specifically make any gems. Large cut gems, anyway. How many gemstones do I've got? I wander over. I look at our gems. We don't really have a lot of them. We don't have a lot of the same type either. We've got the most zircons. Maybe what we'll do is dive down into the basement, down into our dungeons, and we can see about finding a big cluster of stones that we can mine out. Which, there's already a bunch of stuff I've been trying to mine here, which is not gemstones. A lot of it's not gems. But it's up a level, so they can't reach it? Where's my hotkey for the next place? Caverns. That's where we're at. But it looks like I don't have a hotkey for the next level of caverns. So I guess I'm just gonna have to scroll to it. Whee! I need to have a hotkey for this area instead. Alright. Then what do I ditch? I guess maybe I'll go ahead and ditch our goblin blender since we don't use that a lot. So, caverns, but deeper. And we'll recenter it here. Alright, and now we're gonna look for some gemstones that we can mine out. I also want to put a wood stockpile down here so that my dwarves don't run all the way down here, grab from here, go all the way up to my base floor area where I've got an outside wood stockpile for when I chop down trees, because that's a long walk to go. Alright, gem check, gem check. I'm not seeing anything. I just see a bunch of rock. And, you know, gold and the like, but that's not gems. That's not the same thing as gems. However, up here, I do see a couple of little clusters. Wait, Not 4, please. Can I upgrade that to 4? Or not 5, but 4. Hot lizard in your area. Lilf magnet. Cursed! Calling it a Lilf magnet. Oh my god. Sometimes saying them visually, finding these gemstones, difficult. I don't think I want to go up any more floors either, though. Or any more levels, however you want to refer to it. Can we walk over here? I guess maybe I'll just look around in general and pick out spots and say, I guess try to root yourself there. I hope nobody gets stuck. Like, as I look to this area, I think there's a upward slopes along right here in this corner that will allow them to get up here. That's it. I feel like there should be a lot more gem clusters around. Here, there are some over here. This one is very precarious next to that water spot. But as long as we mine it from the left, it should be okay. See, there's some gems right here, too. There's a singular spot there. Which, I don't know that they'll be able to reach that one. But we can try for it anyway. And then maybe just past that, I should just dig around a little bit, like down here. Mine out from there. See if I can't find anything. But while we're down here, too, it's time for assigning that little wood stockpile. And like so. 1. And then we set it to be wood. And voila. The stockpile is made. For the wood out here. However, I think we also need our quantum to specify that area. I look over here at my wood quantum. View stockpile. We don't have it grab or move anything from there, but what we do have instead are our mine carts with the wood quantum. Alright, let's see. Actually, there's wood pile for crafting. Where does this pull from? It's been a while since I've looked over here at my different spots for my woodcraft, because I don't do a whole lot of woodwork. I do more stone and metal these days. Most of my wood just gets thrown into the furnace, really. Wood quantum from the minecart. And I think it just has a drop-off area. Need to close that. Stockpile. Wood pile for crafting. Yeah, that's how it's selected. But wood pile for crafting has nothing listed here. So if we go up here to the top with this small group, I think it's probably just intentioned and I don't have anything assigned with the idea that the dwarves will be up here on the surface. They'll grab wood nearby, they'll fill it up here, and then in order to fill up that other quantum, they'll come over and grab it. I don't know. Something. I've lost track of my wood processes now. I haven't looked at it in so many weeks. I think back for how long I've been playing Dwarf Fortress. I think it was probably one of the first streams where we set up the wood, and we haven't done anything with it since. Now on the other hand, looking over at this glass furnace, do we have any guys that we could throw on here? Maybe I'll just leave it open and say, hey, whoever's available, come on and help collect some sand. I need more sand. I do not have enough sand. That's enough cavern dirt, a nice cavern dirt patch. All the ones in my runs are patchy with stone, so they have ugly farming plots. Oh, yeah, I hate having those unsightly areas. Really, even mine up here, because of these little spots that I didn't clear out first. Also left unattractive. Sort of a way to work around it, at least mildly. Oh, that should be deleted. And that should be deleted. Is if you are able to dump some water down onto those spots, You could then make them into farmland, and then have everything properly laid out in that case. Oh my god. This is why I've branched over onto the right, so there's more space for it, and it just continues being more and more dwarven syrup barrels. How much syrup do I even have? They hate using syrup for cooking. They don't want to use it. Is it not sweet enough for them? Yeah, I have 1,700 syrup. Okay, we're not going to make... I put away the sweet pods. We're not making sweet pods anymore. Go back to plump helmets. Checking all of my crop lanes so we can make sure that none of them say sweet pod. Eh? Okay, I think we're all clear there. Great. Didn't know you could turn muddy spots to farmland. My dwarves are all mud lovers and track it everywhere. Little piggies. But yes, you can turn it into farmland. You see? You see how there's these little tiny mud spots right there? If I were to go over to workshop and grab farm plot, pal, it lets me do it. But we don't actually want to do it. And so, by extension, I just want to delete these other little farm plot areas. Canadian dwarves need all that syrup for pancakes. But dude, we're not even using any of the syrup. When they're over here to cook, they look in the direction of all the syrup, and the Cannibal Cake here just shakes his head and says, I am not touching that stuff. I hate that. I do not want syrup. Gross. Patooey. So even if they were making some syrup or pancakes, they wouldn't even be using any of the syrup that they've got. I guess this soil is stinky. I'm looking at it, it says poor soil, poor soil. But here has poor soil 98%? I don't know why there's percentage there. It's funny because it has, hey, you can fertilize your crops, you know, to get better yields and the like. But then, why? What's even the point? I have 3,400 food. I'm not running out of food anytime soon. But what I do need is plants. The plant I need is a type of surface plant that I can make into paper. Because pigtails keeps getting prioritized to make into fabric. So it kind of fights with each other, whether I turn it into paper or fabric. So it'd be easier if I just straight up have assigned specifically a crop just for paper making. Food! But no syrup. No syrup on that food. But hello there, Jinja you're welcome. And Grav, hello to you as well. As I'm doing now a quick check on the wiki for paper sheet. So the crops we can use is cotton, flax, hemp, jute, canaf, rami, rope reed. Though I don't think rope reed will be one of our options because it has native biome, not glacier mountain or tundra. And I think we might be considered a tundra. I'm not sure about the rest. Maybe we'll go ahead and visually check around the surface area, because looking at what we've got at the top right now, none of that are any type of fabric paper plant. Not in any other season either. So we need to go back up to the top and find it out here in the wild. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, phew. I saw the little tantrum icon. And for just a split second, I was concerned if it was Shy Guy getting mad. Fortunately, it's not. Unfortunately, we still have no raw, clear glass. That's still not present here. Are we able to successfully collect sand still? If I look over here, at my dirt area. The area that I was collecting sand at, I think got overridden pretty much by just a bunch of fungus. And I don't know if they can still collect sand. Here's an animal training area. But in this sand area, if I hit plus, oh, it does say 0 out of 0. Well, maybe I can just collect it off of that trap spot right here instead. My loss of sand here, not very good. Kind of harmful when I'm wanting to have a glass factory. There is also red sand up a little bit higher, and if I just straight collect it from the outdoors, that's a way to get sand, I suppose. Let's go ahead and assign this area as more sand collection. That was a stockpile. That is not the same thing. Delete this. Area. There we go. Then we say sand. And then we say out here. Perfect. And now they should be able to get sand properly. These dwarfs must be British. Apparently the traditional way to eat pancakes is with lemon and sugar. And no syrup? Okay, hang on. When we're talking about pancakes and the traditional way being lemon and sugar, is that just with you grab lemon, you cut up lemon, you put it on pancake, or you take lemon and you squeeze it and you put it on top? Or are we thinking of a lemon curd situation? Cause let me tell you, if blueberry pancakes with lemon curd is not delicious as hell, it is incredibly tasty. Okay, now we need to hunt down through all of these plants that are growing around out here and see if we can find one that is something that will produce me paper? Paper plants? Anybody? I kind of feel like probably not, because I would think that otherwise we'd have seeds lying around for it already. Maybe we'll go ahead and try a totally different part of the map to look at, say over here on the right, since I think most of my plant gathering orders are on the left side, and sometimes you can end up with different types of plants around on your map, depending on how you set up your assigned area, your square that you live in, when you start off first. Straight up lemon juice, typically. Straight lemon and sugar, no nice curd. Well, I guess at least it's a liquid, right? It makes it liquid adjacent to syrup, since that's what you do with syrup. It's a liquid, just very thick liquid, onto your pancakes. So, lemon juice would be a thin variety. Rhubarb, pea plant. I don't think any of it is right. What I wish I could do, too, is do a search for what kind of plants we have out here. There are so many plants. Oh my god. This is a mess. There's fruit littered all over the ground. Whole bunch of plums everywhere. Probably apples, because I've seen applewood and have applewood, too. It's just everywhere. Everywhere's a mess. I've been living on this map for so long, it just continues to clutter and clutter and clutter more. I don't think I have a choice for any surface plant. I just don't have any on my map. Can I just mash quinoa to paper? I think I'm gonna have to just set up a specific little spot for collecting and a little small-ish square that will be specifically for doing paper. So I guess we're gonna have to come back here and head down to my farms. So we can just tell this to be pigtail all the time. Or unless there's seasons where I don't have access to that. I guess since I've got strawberry plants, we'll go ahead and grow them during the springtime. But after that, it's pigtail. Pigtail, pigtail, pigtail. I need the pigtail. Wait. Oh, no pigtail in winter. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and grow grapes. And Terrican, hello, welcome. Is that supposed to be quinoa? Vegan? Sounds like an eldritch god or abomination. Since it's not very English syntax, it does make it appear that way. I learned the person who made a ride in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 that takes 12 real-life years to complete has now made one that takes over 3 oh, I see your response here. Quinvictillion real-life years. That's like 78 zeros. And so Gray, pointing to that, says, "It sounds like an eldritch god!" When the roller coaster's that big. Where's our mashing? Here's our screw. Oh, look at that! We've been successful! We have been making paper. Well, hey, if we just get a ton more pigtail, that just means more for both fabric and paper. We'll have to set up the rest of our processes then for more paper making. Or for more book binding, that is. And we do also have a little migrant wave that arrived. I think only 2 dwarfs came in on it, but hey. Where is this guy? Chat Master Hammer, I think they are. M is for master. M. Oh, we've just got Chet in military. They're not listed here. I don't know why it has their little icon, but shows the traveling icon for the other 2, but not them when they're clearly not here. Because that should not be Master Wielder of Spears, unless it is. It is Chat Master Wielder of Spears. What happened to their mission? I assigned this military dwarf, and now they say, eh. Who needs it? Oh, this is the mission report. Da 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 la la da da la da 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 la da 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 da. Whoop! And then something happened. In the late autumn of 130, the rampart of Filling attacked the flaxen fences of the gates of Scarring. The dwarf led the attack, and the defenders were led by the dwarf. In the late autumn, the dwarf outmatched the other dwarf with a cunning plan, and the attackers had a strong positional advantage there. And we've got late, the human, they were mashed. We've got battle going on now, I think. Late autumn was struck down, that human person. Late autumn, the dwarf Nish Fernrock fought. And then battle. This is the late autumn of 130, by the way. This is in the past. Oh yeah, didn't I join some kind of fighting at some point? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Because you were wanting military training. That little military squad just exists for any dwarves that complain about wanting military prowess or military training. So that's the only reason that exists. So you're not going to die because of it. And Spud Wizard, you say, how is that library? Is still in the same spot. I think we have 1 bookshelf encrusted now. So we can put that bookshelf in there. And thank you for following, new 66 Lou 66. I'm looking, we're still battling here. The main thing that I'm curious about, one of the issues here is that it's referring to all of the dwarves as just their dwarven names. And I have no idea what the different nicknames I was using for my dwarves, and I don't remember their normal names. So I can't tell the difference between the dwarves I'm fighting and my dwarves. It seems like some of the people we're fighting, though, are humans. And apparently somebody got a name at some point, because this human right here, their right lower leg was ripped by the dwarf Thicket Bronze Vices, the Oceanic. It would be nice if you could properly rename dwarves. Rather than just nicknaming them, yeah. Or at the very least, if you nicknamed Dwarf, your dwarf, that it would be a lot more consistent about just always using the nickname you've given them. Lawless, hello, welcome! Right now we're looking at the report from when our dwarves went and attempted to go get the mating book a while ago. You can see just continuing in the late autumn as battles, onslaught, fighting, one guy punching the other guy. Can I move around the map at the same time? You can see all the little footprints from when my guys went out to go and try to find that learning, that mating book. But there's just battle, battle, battle. When, oh wow, look. In the late autumn, the dwarf necromancer surprised this other dwarf, the Swift Gold of Tiredness. So somebody got a fancy name at some point. I kind of like the idea that some of my dwarves were out here killing tons of people, and they all ended up with fancy names or titles as a result. You can see here even, with the dwarf Nomal Tongs Fences, the Moral Board. If you need somebody to look for, if you're curious about ethics or morality, you go over to the Moral Board. It's them. They know what to do. Oh my god, it just keeps going. How many dwarves were there that we had to fight? How much battling had to occur? I wonder how many people our dwarves were able to kill before perishing themselves. Because there has to be at some point where they die. And there's honestly just too much going on. Somebody just got their hand smashed, though. There's a right hand was smashed. And there was somebody struck down. We struck down Iten Abidize. Or, I don't know, I shouldn't say we, because I don't know which side is us and which side is them. So many fights just to learn how to smash properly. Smash, smash, smash. They just keep re-smashing each other. There's a human cornered the dwarf. Oh no! Did they make it out? There's the Jade Luck of Constructs. See, where are they getting all these fancy names? We can see that the Mortal Tongues is still there. The Mortal Tongues striking down someone else. Those are the ones that have got to be our dwarves, right? Because from witnessing our goblin fight, our dwarves are extremely powerful. So they have to be ours. That means wherever we were trying to rob this mating book from must have had just a billion dwarves in there. Hang on. Somebody escaped. In the late autumn, the human fought with the dwarf. While defeated, the latter escaped unscathed. What does that mean? This human confronted a bunch of people, but then referring to it as the latter escaped unscathed. Did this human wander in here and just beat everybody else up? In the late autumn, this dwarf fought with this other dwarf. While defeated, the latter, that's the second dwarf, or they got out. They fought more and retreated? They fought more and got something? And TV, by the way, hello, welcome. Quarter the dwarf? I don't think Quarter's here. There is no Quarter in this dwarven land, or at least not in my fortress. And Bored Imagination, hello and welcome to you as well. Jesus, my world only has one dinky volcano. This one has a whole chain! I believe in my generation of this world, I was trying to aim for more volcanoes so we could go live at one, which we are. We set up shop next to a volcano. But a lot of these volcanoes over here in this little corner all are on little tiny islands all alone. If anyone went out to visit those, they'd have to swim there. They fought, but the loser wasn't killed, I think. Well, there goes all the dwarves. At least they're not dead. The dwarf was imprisoned. Yep, dwarves getting locked away. So maybe what we need to do is have a secondary dwarven squad to go out there to retrieve them. Because it looks like now, as we can see the time ticking along, 15th of Opal, 16th of Opal, 17th of Opal, 18th of Opal, that nothing has been happening since. I guess that means that after probably our dwarves killed a billion of their guys, they did eventually fall. They were not able to fight forever. Well, let's just see where this goes. Maybe we'll see where that guy you added goes. The guy we added did not go out there. Oh, no, I guess we did send them out, huh? Because we tried to look... No. I'm getting mixed up. I put on that military captain on our squad because it said, hey, assign someone to this. And then I think they might have left or might have come back. I'm not entirely sure. But ultimately, they're still at our base. So we need to make a new mission for them to go back out there to see what's up. But it looks like in particular, where they're at are the flaxen fences. We're also at 131, 5th of slate. Slowly, the time ticks. Will something else happen? Will nothing else happen? I wait patiently. You know, maybe now, while we let this go so we can see what happens with this report, now is a good time for a bathroom break. I'll leave this up. I'm gonna go ahead and play Chicken Police, though, at the same time. Now, where's the one with the singing? Oh, hang on. Did that finish? Well, that did finish. Then our dwarf... the one dwarf we sent got over here. They showed up. So in the late spring of 131, the rampart of Filling slipped into Lettermaw undetected. And then the mating understood was stolen from the treasury of planning by the dwarf. Oh my god, they got it. And then they came back. I think the first swarm of dwarves we sent probably decimated them, leaving it so they could easily... Oh my god, we got it! Woo! Alright, so we have successfully retrieved mating understood. Second goal is honestly to now save all of our dwarves that we've got over there imprisoned, unless they've died. Did you send them to attack instead of sneak in at first? I don't think I had a choice. If I look back over here at this fortress, the Treasury of Planning in Lettermaw. Can we see that track again? Can I not navigate up there afterwards? That's, Okay, well, we know roughly where it's at. It's somewhere in this area, right? So we need to find it. Is there a better way to find it? If I go over to missions... I guess we have no mission, so we can't click on that one. We've got news and rumors. Prairies, wilted walls... Fended plain. Melted hills. They wandered somewhere up around here, but I'm not exactly sure where. Wait, you just went over it, did I? Okay, I'll go slower. Welted walls. The Fortress of Lettermaw. Was that it? Site government, the flaxen fences. Okay, that one was it. We click on it. Okay, we can raid, pillage, raise, demand one-time tribute, demand ongoing tribute, conquer and occupy, demand surrender and occupy. Free captives belonging to your civilization. Squads will try to avoid detection. Openly attack and destroy site, demand one-time tribute, ongoing tribute, conquer and occupy, demand and surrender and occupy. So we're going to go for raiding them. So we're going to send our singular commander, one guy, to try to free the captives. Alright, good luck. Maybe we'll get it. But I think the way we had gotten it previously was just by clicking to recover and then choosing one of these, and it didn't give us the option, any specific option, to say, hey, try to get it in this manner. So, alright. They've got their job. Raid Letterma. And now that means if I go over here to my items, my list of objects, there'd be written content. Mating. Understood. They just left it at the edge of the map. I'm gonna have to put down a stockpile so that at the very least it's not just sitting up here. It's only worth 250, by the way, so we lost our entire squad to a scroll worth 250. Wait! I just got here! By the way, hello? Skelebra and Emily. They did okay, two cases. Our squad that we sent out there killed a ton of their dwarves, right? But they got imprisoned at the end. So here, when I've gotten my new couple of dwarves that came up with the queen, since I had one that was a legendary wielder of spears, I pointed to them and said, you right here. I'm going to assign you to be the captain of the squad, which means that then, alone, on their own, they ran over to that fortress. They got to the fortress. They snuck into that fortress. They got mating understood, and they came back. That's how we were able to retrieve it. So we lost all of our other dwarves. We're going to have her, though, attempt to go back over and see if she can save our imprisoned dwarves or if they're all doomed. I'm not sure. So we raided another dwarf fortress for a book on mating? Yes, we did. And we were successful, kind of? We lost, again, that entire squad. But we did get it. Are we now at war with ourselves? I've seen that happen. I don't think so. I don't think so? However, now with the comment, I do have a library. I do have a library created and set up. I can't even remember where it's at. So I'm flipping. There we are! Found it. We don't have a bookshelf, but I'm pretty sure we have since finished crafting one. Oh, in fact, we have several bookcases now, all done up. Look at that. Hell yeah. Let's get down these fancy encrusted bookcases for our library. The mating room. Wait, that sounds bad. Woo! I don't think it was from the same civilization, and if it was, this is the capital. Yeah, that's true one. We are the capital now. And that other place that we attacked is so far away, I really don't think they have anything to do with us. Just some random dwarven civilization up there. I wonder if they'll come visit us someday. And then get mad because they see that we've got their mating understood book here. We go back to check on Shy Guy. Do we have any sand? Have we gotten any sand collected yet? I still see no signs of sand. I think Shy Guy is doomed. We got no sand! Shy Guy, I have bad news for you. This is you. You see this guy? Yeah. Yeah. That's you. You got possessed by unknown forces, and you wanted to make a legendary artifact. And one of the things you wanted was some raw, clear, you know, raw, clear glass. But we don't have any. I'm also not having a lot of success in even making any. So, I think you're gonna get mad at this point. You're going to die, Shy Guy. I've got bad news. You're doomed. You're doomed, son. I set up a secondary furnace right here, even. Try to make them collect sand. I need to assign someone specifically for it, I bet. That way they are not off trying to do other tasks instead. Help, do we have a free person? Free person. Chat crossed. You're just a peasant. Take care of it. Now I have to go pick them in the window here to see if there's anything they do. Chat crossed. That's a C. Chat crossed. They're just worshipping right now. I don't think they have any job. Yeah, nothing. Oh.
I finally found it. The legendary book on mating.
Shadow, you a hook?
Get out, Knuckles. I'm reading. Wait, this is a book on wood joints. No.
No. You were aiming for no from Shadow there, but it wasn't successful. It just ended up being no. Shadow, he can't take it. He was shell-shocked by what he found. But Emily, thank you for the bits. And Muffin Drake, hello and welcome. My fort consists of 75% bards. Please send help! Hey, grab all your bards and shove weapons into their hands and say, congratulations, you're now a military dwarf. Set up a nice little barracks for them and just set them to constantly be training all the time, every time. Check it, schedule, constant training, and then you can have a bunch of military bards instead. And then one day, they'll all become legendary at their chosen tasks. And then they will kill everybody. Musically! It'll add a whole new twist to Battle of the Bands. And, by the way, thank you for following. Now. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd kind of like some skilled dwarves, though. I don't get migrants. Yeah, sometimes there can be large swaths of time where you just have no migrants arrive. However, if you just slap down a workbench, you point at the workbench and say, guess what? You're the chat furnace dweller now. And then it doesn't matter what else they do, whatever their skills they have. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Force them to learn that craft instead. They'll do it, and they will train, and they will get better at it. Think there was a workaround to let monster hunters and bards do jobs in this version? By removing their location job, which I think is what you had done, Welly, yeah? Check out this art, Pants Grab! Dude, we can check out that art. We check it out by looking at our beautiful Pants Grablin statues. Wow. I wanted to put a pedestal in here, by the way. While I'm nearby, for display, put it there in the middle, use that encrusted one, and then we'll slap something on top of it, and it will instantly make that dining hall so much better. Alright, now I have to remember what I was doing exactly. Oh yes! Assigning a specific person. I can't use Chat Crossed though, because Chat Crossed was a crossbowman. That's why they were cross. So who else do we have that's free and available? Chat Child 1 looks pretty present. Chat Child 1, guess what? You'll work in the sand mines now. What was that? Chat Child? Probably even look over here on the right at where they're assigned. Chat Child 1, there we go. Oh my god. They're so upset. They're miserable. Angry. Why? They very recently became an adult, too. Well, guess what? Sand castle builder. Because all they're going to do is work and collect sand. I wonder if that will help them become less angry all the time. Will that put them into a better mood? Guess we'll just have to keep an eye on them. Free and available, oh jeez. At least my militia commander, a fucking elf, is badass enough to one-shot beasts with his candy axe. Just an axe made out of candy. Wow, that does sound powerful. Unfortunately for myself, I'm not at the power level to just one-shot beasts. But I did witness one of my military dwarves did solo a minotaur. It came out of my military dwarf came out of nowhere. Got attacked by the minotaur. They fought, and before the rest of my military dwarfs could get over, the minotaur died. What are them fucking elves, huh? Never heard of them. They related to Falmer? As if it was their last name. Uh-oh. Yep. We weren't able to get sands together fast enough. Shy guy. Now miserable. He was a miner. But now, he's just doomed. I think he's going to die at some point then. Where is he even? Oh, right here. He's so slow. It deserved! Emily, don't say that. Look at how upset he is. He thought he was going to make a beautiful artifact, but he could never get the materials and supplies that he needed. He's so upset. Wait, no. She has a point. Well, shy guy. That means you are going to die at some point. So if you want to be renamed, consider what dwarf you want to be. I did also get 2 migrant dwarves coming in here. What? No, I had migrants arrive and it was just one guy. This one armorer dude. Useless. I don't need an armor smith. What other skills you got, kid? You've got mild skills with combat, not great. A couple of social skills. You are a little bit skilled when it comes to music. But I do want to make a new military squad. What combat skills did you have? Just armor user? Well, chat. Biter. Just chat biter. Okay. And then over here, I've set up a new squad right here. Gonna grab them, whoop, and then add them to the team. Chat biter, novice fighter. Good luck. One day they'll become really powerful, I'm sure. If we hop over to our barracks ooh, wait, pause. How are my nobles looking? How's Queen? Queen, you feel okay? Queen says, I guess I'm okay, but you know, nothing's really still fancy enough. Still wanting a fancier bedroom, dining room, and study. So we're going to have to spruce all of them up more. And I've already got a pedestal laid out. I think we're going to go ahead and place an artifact down on there, since I do have several lying around. How about this little spy partners right there? The Estri. Estri blah blah blah. Yeah, it is just lying around on the bench, so completely available to put on the pedestal. Assign a new display item. And then that's going to be considered not a totem, but a figurine. But then where would the figurine be listed? Not in statues. That's different. Aha! Figurines! Found it! Oh, apparently we have 2 figurines. We're going to use the ornament one, though. Check. Done. Now we just have to wait for her to drop it off. And then maybe over in her bedroom. We navigate over to that. Aha, right here. We can place down another pedestal in here. Though this one won't be encrusted. Not that fancy. Oh, it will be encrusted. I was wrong. Apparently the pedestals I had up there were already good for getting encrusted. Oh, and you know what? How are we looking with our gems? Not a lot. What do we have the most of? Zircons? Okay, how about we go and make a mild attempt at gems. Specifically, the one we have the most of right here, brown zircon. Prioritize. Will I be successful in making a large cut? I'm also looking over here at our large cut clear glass stones, and it makes me somewhat concerned. If we did bring over some raw clear glass and then it just got cut before enough singular pieces of it piled up for Shy Guy to use. Huh? Ah, yes. The Forgotten Beast, Lerles has come, a towering blob composed of grime and filth. It has a stubby tail, and it undulates rhythmically. Beware its poisonous gas. That's really the biggest concern here, is that gas. The rest of it, honestly, it could pass. Cavern dwellers, send them back to darkness. Oh my god! Reptile women! But can't I date them instead? Are they also showing up at the exact same time this Forgotten Beast has? Are they on the same team? Are they battling against each other? Are they allies? Are they not allies? I'm not quite sure. I also have no idea if any of my dwarves can get down there or not. It is on this floor, right? Yep, this deeper region here. Okay. I look around the area. It does not appear that I have any dwarfs currently wandering around. Which means oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. We've got Chet Baby Soloist right here. Yep. That's a child. They're not playing make-believe. They're actually working. They're storing an item in a stockpile. That's why they've got themselves a little wheelbarrow. But I will start bringing my military squad down. Military squad. Oh, military squad. Come down here, please. Prepare for the fight. As I'm going to also peek over here again. Where'd the Forgotten Beast go? Forgotten Beast, hello? Oh no! Reptile Man drowned! He splashed into the river and he didn't make it! Oh! Wait, no, he's still okay. Okay, maybe he's not okay. Huh? I think that's just the sound of more of these guys showing up. See, great benefit to me is it does appear like they maybe can't get over here. They're trapped in this little water area. So while we might be going, cavern dwellers! There's no bridge. They have no way to make it over to me. I'm perfectly safe, which is even true for that Forgotten Beast. Plump Helmet Man! Oh, look at the Plump Helmet Man! Is the Plump Helmet Man also coming for battle? Yeah. I don't think these Plump Helmet Men might be our allies. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with them. Let me go ahead and clear up our list of happenings on the left. Now, Forgotten Beast. Are you still here? I think the Forgotten Beast is gone. Either the reptile men and women have killed them, or they've scared them away. I can't tell. So if I check over here, what was their name? Like Lur something or other? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. There's Lib, there's Lola. But no Lur. Lur must have left them. The Forgotten Beast Gone! They saw this squad of reptile people and said, oh, never mind. I don't want to fight these guys. I came here for dwarven blood. Not them. Bye. Which I think is why this one reptile woman is injured. They're at least tired. I don't know how much other wounds they have. They've got their little heart bleeding icon floating above them, but I see nothing wrong. Plump helmet men can be neutral. Big purple mushroom men. Very phallic. Check out these plump helmets. Smacks butt. Goblin confirmed for having ticks for ass cheeks. Is this why he keeps getting re-elected as the mayor? Is because everyone's big fan of Goob's plump helmet cheeks? I guess we'll go ahead and lock onto them. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this plump helmet man? Did they jump off from the tree right here? Where did they even come from? I don't understand. Did they literally come from the branches of this mushroom tree? Because there's no map edges right here. Why are you there? Why are all of them there? They're all standing right here. These poor plump helmet men are all doomed. They're going to die. Just climbing up in the branches. Oh, I also, you know what? Since I have this text message to respond to here, with this forgotten beast coming up in here, and this entire oh no, there they are. They're an uninvited guest. They're just around the corner. They are in a fight. Uh-oh. One of the I love that they have arrived at the same time as these reptile people. Because now they're battling each other. But I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger, chat. What's going to happen with these forgotten beasts and reptile people? Find out after this short break. I'm gonna go ahead and play music at the same time here. But I'm also going to run an ad. 3 minutes. I'll be right back. No problems. Then I can eliminate pre-rolls at the same time. I'll be right back, chat. I'm back. Are you ready to witness the continuing adventures of reptile people and forgotten beast? Woo! Look at them go! As you can see the forgotten beast putting out a bunch of gas. I think they're... Where'd they go? They're going somewhere. I think they're going out of my line of sight and are battling down here in the corner where I can't see them. I haven't explored this area. I don't know what's going on. Wait, come back! How am I supposed to know how the battle progresses? Oh, jeez. Well, I chuck in others again. We can see there's a whopping 2 remaining oh, no, one's gone. One booked it out of here. The other reptile person, however, they're drowning. They can't swim. They said, how am I going to get over there to the dwarves I want to fight? They jumped into the water. Now they're not doing okay. And then on the other hand, I'm not seeing the Forgotten Beast listed anymore. I don't know if the Forgotten Beast... What if... I like the idea that these reptile people instead were off on the other part of the map. Just below us here, battling it out down there. They popped up onto our map, fighting this Forgotten Beast. The Forgotten Beast wiped them out and said, alright, that sounds like an A to me, and then turned around and left. I'm also extremely suspicious now at seeing this human thief present up there in my tavern. Why do I have a thief hanging around my place? I don't like this. Can I kick them out? Can I kill them? So I like looking at my dead, deceased, missing area and saying, yep, that right there is a reptile woman spearman. Apparently some butcher went missing at some point. I kind of think that, wonder if that was one of the people that rolled into the magma pit on accident. But it doesn't look like the beast has been killed either, because assuming this is going in a least recent to most recent order, I see no Forgotten Beast. As if we even look over at the L section here, you can see that L Forgotten Beast is still not listed here. And they're not present here anymore either, so... I don't know the current situation with that Forgotten Beast. Forgotten Beast came out, fought some reptile people, and left. Basically working on my side. I'll go ahead and put the military dwarves out here, just in case, though. Just for a minute, at least. And as I also check up here, probably would be easiest to just navigate over. Yeah. I think all of these plump helmet people are all going to die. Because they're just stuck out here. They're probably all hanging on to the edge of this tree, nearly falling and dying to their peril. Yep. Just hanging out over this plant. I don't know what's going on up here. I'm going to go back down to our main base area, right over here. And I think what I'm going to do, since I do have plenty of blocks to use anyway, we're going to add an extra walled off section here to try to make this area extra secure. So I'm going to want to use my alunite blocks for it. And then we will have to put some holes into it though too for some doors, but that should help make it at least a little bit safer for my guys, you know? And Floofy! Hello, welcome! It's been a while since I've seen you. Hi, hey. And save them! The plump helmet men? No. There's nothing I can do for those plump helmet men. I look at where they're located. See? Up here at the top of the map. Yep. No, actually there is a clear walking path that I could make up there. But nope. They're doomed. Sorry, guys. I wonder if I could as an actual thought, I wonder if I could make a little bridge underneath them that they could safely fall onto. But would they be hostile to me? That part I don't know. I'm also a little bit disappointed that the reptile people and the Forgotten Beast didn't make it over to me, so I couldn't, again, try to battle them out. Though, with the poison gas, it might not have been the best, because while I can roll out of the way of an attack, it's a lot harder to roll out of the way of poison gas. And here's the thief, by the way, just standing in here enjoying a story as I check their pockets suspiciously. Ginge. Why are you up here sleeping in the taverns? That's not... Oh, you're even taking it as your own bedroom? Ginger. If I look over here at the inn, this just has it labeled meeting hall. Chests and common area, goblets, wait, rented rooms. Look, some of them are rented out now. 3 rented rooms. I guess Ginge is one of them. Why though? We have tons of rooms built up properly. Did Ginge just look up there and said, no! I don't want to have my own room because then I have to keep it clean and tidy. And that sounds like too much work. I'm not interested. And then he left. Huh? What? Ginger says, waking up and then quickly leaping out of bed as he runs off to go back to work. I wasn't sleeping, not at all. I'm always working. This one's closer to the bar! Oh, is that the real reason you're staying there? Well, you say so. And I've been here and there and currently horrendous sleep schedule with sleep deprivation. That sucks. Not being able to sleep, having a hard time sleeping, it's rough. Alright, since I was able to put in some more bedrooms here. Boom. Go ahead, grab the bedroom option, get in some multi-painting. Boom. Bedrooms now. Look, we've even got this whole floor with beds now. Excellent. And now we need to check out those offices, which I totally had hotkeyed right here. Nice. Oh, look! There's Phil! He's eating? Apparently, he wants to eat in one of these offices. He said, yeah, office, perfect place to eat. And we're going to put some Pants Grablin statues into our throne room for our queen. We have furniture, statue 1, Grablin, and then statue 2, Grablin. I should put it back in the backside corners as well. Beautiful. Minecraft is wrecking me like that for sleep schedule. Yeah. I had a decent sleep schedule for like half a week. Then last night I went to bed at like 4. Oh. Even though you can just go to bed earlier and then get up earlier and then really you can end up with the same amount of available time during your day, it's so easy at night to just say 5 more minutes and then the 5 more minutes just keep on rolling. I'm checking my bookshelves. Oh, that's just a granite-bound codex. Where's my mating understood? Mating understood, you're still out here. I don't think you store... Do you store scrolls in bookshelves still? Maybe they're not stored in bookshelves, and that's why they're not being put there. Maybe if we try putting a cabinet in here, maybe? They should be. And they do go in bookcases. Well, nobody's grabbing it. What the heck? It is designated as a library. That's why there's a codicy in here. That's why... Okay, there was a codicy in here. Somebody grabbed it, though. I think somebody came in here so they could read it. Was it you? Did you do this? No? Who picked up the codicy? Was it you? It was you. See, Granite Brown Codex. I was saying codicy, but that would be codices, because that's the plural form. This is the king consort. The king consort just came in here and grabbed the book and then plopped it down under the chair. Then they need free time to grab items. Well, apparently they had free time to grab this codex, but not my fancy thing. Up here in the corner. Singular space. Custom stockpile. Paper parchment. Finished goods, perhaps. Type? You can see there's a codicy right here. Would it be listed separately? We go lock back on to that written objects. Mating understood. It does describe it as a parchment scroll. So if I go back over here and search for scroll. Undetermined. Delete. And then these are all just labeled as sheets, which makes it sound like they're singular bits, especially when I try to search for specifically scroll and it doesn't come up. There's Screaming Hag? What is a Screaming Hag? Nervous? Well, I guess I'll just leave that little stockpile and see if they'll bring down the parchment. I would be sad if I just continued to leave mating understood up there at the top of my map, doing nothing with it, and it gets stolen. Which would also be kind of a stinky piece to steal, because it's not even that expensive. It's not worth a lot. We just wanted it because we wanted to understand how dating works. Wonder how my military raid's going. Does the library have scholars yet? I head on over to the library. We've got a scribe. We do not have a scholar. I think most of the people that it's slapping up here at the top saying Legendary Observer are also all military dwarves, so we don't actually want to put them up here. Maybe I'll put John in here. Normally he's just a miner, but he could be a scholar as well. He does have a big brain. Is there anybody else I want to put in here? I look over at the King Consort. Hey, King Consort, congratulations. You're a scholar, too. Got a good eye from looking at all them rocks, looking for metals and such. I'm a legendary observer. I can see pants graspling, no matter which bedroom I'm on. Okay, you want to know something else, Emily, that I had noticed when I was looking at a particular dwarf earlier? As I head on over to you. I go to relations. Note who your father is. Chat Queens. Main squeeze. That's right, Emily. While your mother is not the queen, your father is the king consort. Does this make you adjacently royalty? Are you gonna start running around the fortress saying, yeah, I'm kind of the, king consort's daughter over here, flip hair? It doesn't technically. Like, technically mean you're royalty? Close enough. You're going to use it to your advantage anyway. I also love the way that this display piece looks up here. We're gonna lock it too, so I don't accidentally interact with it elsewhere. How are you liking? Oh, Will! It's still not good enough for your dining room here, but whatever I've done, I think just putting that one pedestal, even though there's nothing on it up there, has made you satisfied with your bedroom. Your dining room, still not quite enough. Which means we need more pedestals. Another, not an offering place, not the same thing. Furniture. And then display. Right in front of the statues here. We'll go ahead and put down 2 obsidian pedestals. Like so. I'm the kind of lady you'd see in a novel, like, she's the consort's family. Having a family in royalty does make you pretty politically strong, but you're only royalty if you're a descendant of someone who has held the crown. You know, not just an adjacent married into it figure. Not quite there, but hey, you'll take it. You'll grab it without complaining. Somebody is fighting? Oh, this is from the Forgotten Beast, it looks like. Yeah. Forgotten Beast pushing the woman. I don't know that the... Wait. Woman spearman is caught in a burst of the hideous boils. Forgotten Beast boiling extract. Sounds like that would be the poison gas. I also don't like that apparently that Forgotten Beast was called the hideous boil, maybe? Well, I nervously closed that one. Is that Forgotten Beast still here or no? No, yep, see, they're still missing. Ooh, now looking at that plump helmet man. We go back over here. Ah, we have built our wall up. So now we're going to destroy little sections of it so we can put doors there instead. We can also... Oh no! Look at that dog though! They got locked out! Poor dog! Well guys, you can go ahead and go back to what you're doing. The Forgotten Beast is gone. We're good. And now, how about we will try saving those plump helmet men? If we go ahead and tell them to build a floor out here, along like so. Right now it doesn't have any materials that are showing that we can access right now because of that lack of door at the top. We'll have to wait for them to open that up first. And then we'll be able to properly pick our materials. I also don't know where the dog went. Where'd that war dog go? Oh my god. There's a child that is out here too. Also thinking, sitting on the floor. They were playing make-believe, but now they were going to go store an item in a location, thinking, why should I help? Not happy with the work they have to do. They don't like it. One day that spot will open up. Wait, there it goes. It's open. All right. Now I want some doors so we can lock them if anything happens. Quartzite door. Quartzite door. And now we are fresh out of quartzite doors. I should check my workshops to see what they're doing. Oh. Floor. Build. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my allanite bricks. I've got a billion of them. No access! I'll have to wait for them to draw that initial path. And Jinx! Hello and welcome. Hi. You doing okay? I saw them sweat for a moment. Name this dwarf? Alright, Jinx. What dwarf are you feeling like today? We've got a whole barrage of dwarves you can pick from. As I head up over here, you see, in the chat groups, we've got Chat Hammerman, we've got Chat Irby Fully Loaded, Chat Little Guy, Chat Marksman. What do you feel like? What do you want? What kind of dwarf do you want to be named after? Do you have a preference at all? Just think of a type of dwarf, and I probably, well, I don't want to guarantee anything, because certainly Pseudopop earlier asked to be a fisher dwarf, and I didn't have any of them available. As you can see, basically any dwarf that says Chet, little guy, please. Alright, I can do that. Chat, little guy. Right there. They're storing an item in a stockpile right now. Alright. Jinx, the Sphinx. Done. You've been named. And you have a blue peahen as a pet. Whee! See, look at that! Right here! They belong to you! Aww. Aww. Lovely. I love seeing dwarves with pets. It's so wholesome. Wow. Baron of Roughclear? I wonder how my dwarf out here is doing, by the way. Raid. Set out summer. There they go. Da 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 da. Oh, they swam through the water, apparently? I guess they could do that? Oh. They went in there and they found nothing, huh? It seems that that fortress is not where our dwarves are imprisoned. If they are imprisoned there at all, they have to be somewhere in the world. Maybe we should go back and look at our report. Queen for stepmom. You're not my real mom! In the middle of a royal banquet. Tons of drama. So, the rampart of filling attacked the flaxen fences of the gates of scarring at Lettermaw. It does read like we were at Lettermaw, doesn't it? Let me go ahead and clip that. Let me also go ahead and look at the other report real quick. Since it's a lot shorter, it's a lot easier to watch, so I can see a little bit more of the... Oh no, because this one is the wrong place. They go up here. Find nothing. Like that I can actually see where they go to with that report, but if I try and look at the other one, it keeps me down here focused on my main base. Not helpful. I'm looking around. Does have it as the flaxen fences at Lettermaw. Which is totally this one. They also have a bunch of information about him, too. When I hover over it, do you see that? There's the Riddled Dwarf, the Ignited Spearside, Misty Town, blah, 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 blah. I wonder... Maybe they just couldn't find them? Couldn't find them? Or what if they're not there? What if we just tell them to do this? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I may legally have some lunch with me here. Because people went out to get lunch, and I had some as well. I texted and saying, hey, do you want something from this place? And I said, yes. Illegal? Yeah, because it's live on stream. Live on stream with food. That makes it illegal. So, I'm going to say... release other prisoners, too. We'll do a mix of both. Free captains belong to me. but also release the other prisoners, and let's see how we do there. I wonder if our guys could have even have just died, maybe? Why do I have this top one? I don't want to do that one. Unless that's one of our dwarves, I don't know. I don't know what that's doing. I just have a couple accidentally turned on. Let me redo my raid request. That way I know which one I'm actually doing and what settings that I've actually picked. Because I did not set anyone here. Probably part of my issue. Turn that on for the mission. Raid. That's set. Just releasing people. Okay. New mission given and released. What you munchin'? Taco Bell. I just finished watching the Chaos Dwarf video on how they work. Mainly their labor force. Is it any good? Does it look good? Does it look exciting? By the way, I don't think Shy Guy has died yet, has he? Lazy. Lazy Shy Guy is in ill situation. He's still upset. Feeling miserable. He's hungry, thirsty, and drowsy. I never die! Yet. I point at you. Still stricken by melancholy. Somebody bring this man a bucket of water. Is there anything you can actually do for dwarves when they're upset, or are you just doomed? Could you grab them with your military dwarves? Like your justice dwarves and throw them into the prison? I go down to the dungeons. What hotkey is my dungeon even? Dungeons, hello? Hello, dungeon? Aha! I look at the chains. Well, I don't see an option to specifically chain anyone up. If I click on the dungeon, all it has is the option to make sub-locations here. Nah, they don't take care of themselves. Yeah, but what if we could have another dwarf forcefully take care of them? And John, hello, welcome, hey. You know, John, you got an additional job today. You see over here at our library? Yeah, 'cause of your big brain, you're a little bit of a scholar over here. Oh, badass. Yeah, it is pretty badass. You work here with the Chat Queen's main squeeze, the King Consort. Just having a good time hanging out. Queen also wants her study to be a little bit fancier too. Basically everything she wants to have fancier. I think her bedroom she wanted more chests as well. I was also still attempting to make large gems. I think that's just doomed. I don't understand how you make large gems. I just have to cross my fingers and hope they do that accidentally. Or just coincidentally. Well, I'm going to put down furniture then. Have a little display. One display here, one display there. Then we'll put stuff on top of it, so that way it can be fancy. I think I have one in her bedroom too, but I think her bedroom was also fine. So over here, I do have 2 pedestals set up already. So what we're going to do for these pedestals is we're going to put... I could do 2 cases. I could put armor, but I think we're just going to put on some master iron bolts to them. Both sides. Because I've got so many bolts, why not make use of them for decoration? It'll really drive up the price of her little mausoleum, you could call it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Chat Hall's a plant is haunting. That's not good. That's gonna make our dwarves upset. Quick! Back to the graves! I need to make... I feel like I need to make my hotkeys a little bit more... set? What? Oh, you know the issue? I can't bury them because I don't have their remains. So what I have to do is I have to specifically make a slab over here. Let's do a work order. I'll go ahead and make some rock slabs. What material, though? You know what? No, we only have 45 alunite? Damn, we used to have so much, and now we have so little. How the time has passed. Let's go ahead and use granite, then. And in addition to that, we do need more doors. So let's assign... Wait. Can we make metal doors? I head on over to Emily's workstation. I can make doors. I can make metal doors. It's time for a door upgrade. Make me 50 electrum doors, please, Emily. Amongst your normal copper statue work. Yes, yes. I've been known to read books from time to time. Wow, a book reader. There's a goblin scholar that's visiting. Wow, I wonder if he's going to steal my Mating Understood book. I'm concerned now. And I'm going to mute for just a moment as I continue to look around. They're just working on that very slowly up there, eh? Foxes fighting? Oh, we probably are killing and hunting them, aren't we? Yeah, there's the Red Burning King, hunting those foxes as usual. Hang on, did my military leader guy get back already? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they're still out on the mission. Still have to wait. What capital are we? D? F? Punishment? What capital punishment are we? Capital punishments. I don't know. We could ask Goob what capital punishment we are, as he is the Dookie, since I can't go look over and ask my queen. Exactly. Which, honestly, by extension, is there anyone here that wants to be the queen? And then whenever we talk about the queen, oh! Oh my god. Stismang has been stolen. Or seen being stolen. We have to look into this. And now we get to look back. And see all the just... different things. Which one's most recent? We have the 2nd of Galena right here, so it might be this. Let's go ahead and interrogate that guy. And I might as well go... Oh, well, this person's dead, so we can't do anything about the theft here. So I don't really know what to do about that one. Wait, someone confessed? Thicket Packleboard? I don't know who Thicket Packleboard is. Well, it might be Chat Funster. Didn't we convict them already? Well, I'm convicting them here. Double conviction. I'm gonna convict that dead guy. Anyway. Got someone that oops. That confessed over there too, in that justice. But I don't really know who to interrogate, who to convict here. Because it puts the people who are relevant up at the top. What if I just convict some random other person? This goblin did it! It was you! What happens when you do that? I am just going to go ahead and convict the one guy who's dead, for the other ones at least. No witnesses. Already interviewed. Who was it that was the tavern keeper? I don't remember. I'm gonna interrogate that person. Double conviction? Yeah, they're dead, so it's fine. I should really just pin everything on someone who's dead. Convict them for everything, and then the guy can give himself a pat on the back for doing such a good job. Oh, Manfred! Hello, welcome, hi! Quick question, because it happened last stream. A Minotaur came out and killed you, Manfred. So... we had to give a new dwarf to you. I know. Manfred. Two times. First one, tree death. Second time, Minotaur death. So we named a new person. And we called them Sanfred. You want to be Dryfred instead? I can change it. If you're fine with Sanfred, I can leave it alone. Whichever one you want. Are you okay with Sanfred? No, I like the name you chose. Thank Emily for that one, because I'm pretty sure Emily had come up with that. Alright, I look around. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Because, god dang icon makes me think snatchers are showing up, when that is not the case. What I do need to do, however, is go ahead and make a stockpile. I'm going to go over to my barracks, if I can find them. Barracks! Oh, barracks! Where are you, barracks? I have too many hotkeys. It makes it difficult to find areas. Wait? It's my hospital area. There we go. Alright, alright. See the stockpile I'm putting down in the little corner right here? Yeah. This is gonna be an artifact situation right here. Ammo. Artifacts only. Don't really need to do the ammo. We do want to do armor. Quality level, just artifact. Bars we won't need because nothing in there can be artifact. In here, everything. But only artifact. Food! I guess food can be artifact level? Or maybe not? I'm gonna assume no and not worry about it. I'm not going to worry about they'd make an artifact of food. They can make masterwork food. Not artifact food. Weapons. That can be artifact. Oops. I don't really care about the last usable, unusable, so long as it's an artifact. But there we go. Done. Artifact spot made. You? John, look! You're storing an item! You're hauling an iron pick! You say, hey, dude, the time's right now. I need to do scholaring. I need to put something away. Maybe? You're just kind of continuing to walk around. You know what we need to do, too, is work on more bookbinding items. And how many beds do we have right now? Do we have the jobs to make beds at the moment? Surely an artifact food would be like a really famous aged cheese or a fine vintage wine. That would make a whole lot of sense. I think a fine vintage wine or aged cheese would make the most sense. Wait, no, those are the only things you list. Because those are something that can actually stay around for a long period of time. You know, actually keep them. Not, say, a stew that you make and then you eat. Which technically you would do with cheese or wine as well, but I'm saying the longevity of it. It'll be a dried mushroom helmet with spikes of leather. But that... I guess it's made of mushroom. It would qualify. Okay, the way it's listing the beds, I think I have 11 that are unused, because I believe the 249 underneath is just my total number of bed, and then the top number is how many I have that are available and usable. And right now, you don't have any bed assignments. Go ahead and make some more beds, please. Can I make metal beds? I think I looked at that earlier, and it was a no, you cannot situation. I think I've seen mods, though, that let you make metal beds and rock beds. Make raw green glass. Are we still having issues making raw clear glass? I was able to make it once in the past. There is a bunch of pearl ash here. And pearl ash was what you needed to make clear glass. I think I just keep using it in order to glaze. Well, that can't be the case, because I don't think I have any. I don't think I've been collecting any clay. I think I probably stopped collecting clay because of that dang cavern fungus that ends up growing everywhere. You know? Where it used to be, hey, you can collect some clay here. Not anymore. Unless they're gonna collect it off of the farmland. Let's delete that. Let's find a new area to get clay from that will not get infected with fungus. I'll look outside to just pet... Is that patches of sand? Yeah, that's more patches of sand. Wait. Right here. No? I don't know if that spot even exists now. I'm just gonna make a new clay spot, you know? Right there. Wait, that does not qualify as clay. Otherwise, it would say so. It would have a 1+0 situation. Or similar. It would actually say, hey, you're actually getting that clay spot. But that's not what it's doing. No good. Clay! Clay, where can I get you, Clay? Collect this! I hesitantly reach over. Okay, if I have to. Ah, there's some clay here, though, apparently, because it does say 14+0. Collect clay from there, maybe. It does say clay loam. I might be able to get some. And Drinkiba. Am I still playing make-believe? I navigate over. I head over to that little death stockpile. Yeah, you're playing over here, having a great time in your little corner right there. Well, am I dead yet? No, Shy Guy. You are still alive. I look over to the L section, pointing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Right there. You haven't died yet. You still are managing to continue to live. There was something else I was going to do, too. But what was it? It was related or similar to you, Shy Guy. With the fact you're freaking out over there. Or, no, I guess not freaking out. You got miserable. You got sad. We also have those plump helmets that we wanted to make a path to. This is what happens when I do too many things at once. I lose track of what I was doing completely. L plus Shy plus still alive. Accurate to him. Aha, look at that, see? We've set up our little artifact stockpile. New stockpile. Make it a little bit wider. There's a little bit more space. Do you have animal tamers at all? I have one. I have one animal tamer. I think it was Stugleaf? I could just go over here into my labor options for animal trainer. Yep, there they are. Stugleaf. It's them. That's their thing. Is this guy injured? Legendary brewer, chat alcoholic. Oh, that's sad. Oh, did I also finish interviewing that guy? Theft? Already interviewed? Oops. I right-click a lot to try to go back, and then I accidentally exit out. Even with how long I have played, I continue. Oh, Outpost Liaison doesn't have a dining room. We're gonna have to fix that too. Jeez. I get lost in the sauce. There's too much happening. Justice. Theft. Unsolved. Already interrogated them. Guess that's where we look at intelligence. Yeah. Where I guess they transfer? Wait. Bottom's most recent. Attempted to make intimidating remarks. Subject refused. You know what we're gonna do? I don't even care that they didn't confess. I'm convicting them anyway. We've got multiple witnesses, so I'm just going to say it was you. And this was so long ago, I don't even care at these points. Like, these happened so long ago. I'm just going to convict these people. Convict the children, that way they are gone from my list of open cases. I wish you could just close it. Oops. Uh-oh. I've just convicted the WIV. Even though they definitely didn't do anything. That's not great. So when are the bear cavalry? Good question. We'll have to get some bears first. Omega lol. Well, okay, so just because 5 people saw me shove Shy Guy, that makes me a criminal? I'm actually convicting these ones up here of dead people. And that other disorderly conduct, the WIV right here, was totally accidental. Oops. And Melody. Hello, by the way. This person, we're just going to, again, convict random dead. You know what? You see this dog right here? The dog did it. Over here, this other point of disorderly conduct. I think that stray bunny right there did it. Espionage? Now this one's difficult, because this is a while ago. I might just have to leave that alone for a while. But what the dog doing? Conducting disorderly conduct? Obviously. Oh, look. We've got a bunch of actors. 1 of 11? I guess we've got 11 total? This is just... These are people who are agreeing in this plot. They're working together. Here we've got our organization with 2 members. The plots to infiltrate my base. What are they doing? I don't like these plots against me. Just wait until I lock in my artifacts behind a wall. Then what are they going to do, huh? Nothing. What? Well, that was accidental. That happened because I convicted them for something they didn't do, and now they are dead. This chat stone toucher was probably like, dude, but I didn't do anything, and now they're dead. So that's unfortunate. Sorry, guy. This wasn't supposed to happen, and now I'm going to have you replaced because you were one of the guys here. This shop used to be yours. Oops. Well, that's fine. I don't think he was really doing anything anyway. You can see the work orders have nothing. Which is kind of the case for these other stations too. Except for Alunite blocks. That one works infinitely. Dwarf Justice. Oh! So, now the WIV's dead too. That was also accidental. I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson might just be a little bit too powerful. That's him right here. We're gonna have to rename him because he lost his name. Dwayne The Rock... Wait. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Now, I think what we need to do is for this squad, at the very least, change their equipment. And tell him he can't have a weapon. He's not allowed one anymore, because he's just going to kill people with it. No weapon. Fists only. That way we don't continue to accidentally kill people? Maybe? Well, that's sad. Oh, we need to carve a stone slab, though, too. Completely forgot about that. But we don't want to do it as a work order. We just do it as a normal task here for engraving memorial slab. Then we need to find the one that's ghosting, which might take a little while here. So we're gonna have to just scroll through the list. I was hoping it was showing in a different color, but that does not appear to be the case. We just have to look. And Bonroko, hello, welcome. Final destination, no weapons, dwarves only. Is that what Dwayne does? Oh. Wait. Ghost. Found them. Got it. And Manfred, thank you for the bits.
Nut.
Wrong channel, bozo.
You weren't supposed to send that message here, dude! Wrong channel! Wrong one! Over there! Yes, a normal task. I know what a normal task is. It's totally different from that specialized task. Not the same thing. And there's the mandate of the large gems, which were never made. Sorry, Queen. I didn't know how to make... I did make one of them! Oh, Goob's also wanting some bolts, apparently. Alright, maybe if I add another task to cut gems... I don't have any gems right now. We're going to have to go get some. God dang it. Who cleans up the floors in the library of mating? I don't know! I'm not sure if we have assigned an orderly. Have we also finished our mission, by the way? It looks like we have. I think this top one is the new one. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea how I'm supposed to help my dwarves. I think at this point, we're just gonna have to call those dwarves totally lost. What do I do about them? Does Gooblin ask for normal things now? No. He's still over there asking for bolts to be made, so... Which I guess then, over here. Hey, you. Can you make some iron bolts? Which I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna do it from the work order. Frick it. It's so much easier to search for your specific thing. And you don't have to go through all the side channels. Iron bolt. See, just like that. Easy. Make 2 of them, please. And now I want to head down to the caverns. So that I can... look around for some gemstones. Oh, we can also check out our path for the Plump Helmet people. Plump Helmet people? Oh, we're still working on that. It's slow movings over here, it seems like. Now, in other news. By the way, I think we're gonna have to get 2 new miners because Shy Guy and the Wiv were both miners. So they're going to need to be replaced. Oh, look, there was a cheese order that finished. The Library of Mating, all arrow works of fiction. You can't replace me! I am not dead yet! Yet. That is a big yet. Like, if you had to make a sign for yet, it wouldn't fit all 3 letters. And that is a short as hell word, just because of how big it'd need to be. That amethyst is super close, and I can very easily just dig over to that. Don't mind if I do. happen, we're gonna have to close this off afterwards so it isn't just open. Probably just put some walls over here on the right. You have undead rights, Shy Guy? What if I take those rights away, huh? As being melancholy person, not contributing to the rest of dwarven society, I throw you out the window. We don't need you anymore. Dwarven society, very strict. I almost wonder with how deep it is. The Union will hear about this! God dang it, you're right. I do have a miners guild. Frick. I'm also looking now. This needs a floor on top of it, doesn't it? Otherwise, any sort of beast that can climb will be able to sneak right in. I'm going to open up a little path right here so we can build a roof on top of it to keep all of the dwarves safe. We'll just have to wait for them to finish that spot. Patiently, some point. Aha, there he is. Yeah, mine out that little hole. Wait, huh? Oh no. The cavern dwellers are— What? Huh? They just all of a sudden showed up? Oh man, love tsunami, no! Oh my god! Well, Law of Tsunami's definitely going to die. Quick! Quick, guys! Get him! Kill the Ohms! Confirm! I think it might be too late. Yep, doors are already taken, so I can't lock it. Cannot make it closed off. Same case with the rest of the doors. Law of Tsunami, yep. Getting ambushed. There they go. Oh, and their pet dog! That's so sad. I think they might be killing other people here. Did they just totally pass by the chat tyke? Did they go down deeper, maybe? Oh, hell, they did go down deeper. Who'd they kill? Who'd they kill? Chat box, big boy! Well, that's just one of our normal carriers. I'm okay with that. I was concerned that they were going to kill another one of our miners, which we are slowly losing stock of. We've already lost 2 of them. Let's go ahead and lock on to right here. This Olm Spearman. As we wait patiently for our military dwarfs to make it. Man, they're just clearing people out. Oh no, but now they're terrified while in conflict. Does that mean our military dwarves have made it? Are they here? Are they fighting? What's happening? I think they're still winning. No, wait. I think there was— that might be their parts. Who are they fighting right here? Chat shrunk! Oh, a child! Wait, is the child winning? Hold on! Wait a moment! Who is this? Aerith Syrup Whispers, huh? Who was the chat child? They got unnamed. I do see there's all of these just sparring notifications. Down here, though. Okay, so the people that have died so far. Law of Tsunami, War Dog, Chatbox, Big Boy, a farmer. They're No, they should just have been a carrier or whatever. There's a chat cage cringer? I think that might have been another just, hauler as well. And then we've got a miner, Momuz. I'm not sure who Momuz was. It just has them labeled as miner, so whatever nickname they might have had, they've lost. Then we've got Kadol, who is another dog, died. And then, as I look down the list, who was this kid? Aerith Udib. Aerith, huh? Aerith Udib. Dwarven child. Right there. Attacks Oldman, he jumps away. Blocked. Child got stunned. The Dwarven child scratches the old man's spearman in the upper body, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle and bruising his left lug. Yo, this kid's not doing too bad in this fight against him. Sometimes I can still see Shy Guy's messages in chat. I miss them. And Muffin Drake, you want to be named, I can do that. Is that spear for one of the alms? I wonder where my team is even. Shrek. Shrek, you're the captain. Shrek, where are you? Look, there's the Dwarven child down there at the bottom now. S. Shrek. Lock on. He is... Oh, yep, they're here. They're here to fight. Where are the old men? Did they kill them all? Are the old men dead and cleared out now? No, we still got some. Ooh, why are they up here in the base? What are you guys doing? Come back! Oh, the old men are doing such a good job of... Ah! Well, oh, no, never mind. Alright, they're killed now too. Did I get all of them? Did we finally clear them out? We finally cleared them out. I think what we're going to have to do is we really need to get a second team together so we can put them down there underground. So if we get attacked down there, our military dwarves don't have as far to run. I'd like my dwarf named the Undertaker and have them be a dedicated wrestler. Dedicated wrestler? I'm not sure. Oh, we've gotten one of our dwarves unnamed in this team. I think they probably had a name. We have this person who has battling name. Battling. Battlington Skellington. Alright, I guess technically they're already named there. I think this team is already all named for stuff. These two do have nicknames. They've just gotten their nicknames reset on accident. Since we have this new team being put together, and since there's this chat biter right here, in particular, I'll go ahead and remove the weapon from them, since they didn't have an original name, even though apparently they've picked up this named spear. That's not yours anymore. You're just using your fists now. Do I have to actually hit confirm? I guess I have to actually hit confirm there at the same time, which means I think I've pulled the weapon off Dwayne, and he probably still has that on him. So let me, real quick, go over here, grab Dwayne, go to his equipment. Yeah, he still has his weapon. You know, I seem to recall at a point in time removing his weapon, and I guess since I didn't say confirm up there at the top, it didn't actually keep that locked in. So now they've been taken care of. And then Chat Biter, we're going to head over to. See? They're a dedicated wrestler now. And now, that'll be the Undertaker. There we go. Now we've got both The Rock and the Undertaker. Who now Dwayne is going to be considered a wrestler too, because we removed his name as well. Thanks. Amazing. No problem. Welcome to the base. And now look at all the people that have died. Sad. Unfortunate. Heck. Well, look, Human Dancer sharing some rumors, apparently. I think... I know we're on the shorter side, but I think I'm going to do this time, because the last couple of Dwarf Fortress streams, I haven't done anything in between. I think I will do a little bit of cleanup between streams here, and just do minor task doing, like just building a little barracks below here. That way I can have prepared a little army to take care of any alms that come in. Hello, Bird Bob. That way they won't be able to kill as many of our warriors should any enemies show up. Oh, and what a perfect ending too. Shy Guy, who had been stricken with melancholy from failing to make his artifact, finally perishes. He's dead now. As is the stream, ending early today. We'll pick it up next week, maybe then even to make up for it. Next week we'll go an hour longer for Dwarf Fortress and do it 5 hours instead of 4. You know, balance things out. But as Shy Guy takes a smoke. But everybody, thank you for coming on by to watch. Thank you for really off stream, just before stream gifted sub. Thank you for the follows. And thank you for the bits. I appreciate you all. Thanks for stream. Thank you for being here, and welcome. I do stream regularly. Every Wednesday is Dwarf Fortress, and that's going to continue until our fortress fails, or I just completely can't stomach Dwarf Fortress anymore, whichever comes first, I suppose. Tuesdays, I do just chatting, and then on the weekends, I do variety game streams, always at the same time, 10 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, I was getting ahead of myself, and 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's all in savings, so if you're in Europe at all, you're going to be an hour off. But that's it. Thanks, everybody. And feel free to join the Discord, where we've also got up a Minecraft server hosted by Horse. Join us. It's fun. Bye, everybody. Woo!